Okay, I just wanted to take a chance to reply to this comment from Aladdin91 or Aladdin91. Please forgive me if I say this wrong, because I completely get it. I completely get what you mean. You're saying it doesn't always work even when trying for months. And this was a reply to my last video where I, in 1 minute, speak about not striving for perfection, but rather have continuous action and breaking it down in small steps. As I said, if you're driving from London to Manchester or from Manchester to London, you don't give up once you take the first exit because you can't see London. You just keep going. However, this is a 1 minute clip of it's an excerpt from a 4 minute clip, which again is an excerpt from a book with 33 steps. And these are 33 little ideas of, an overall picture. So the one thing I want to point out here is there are always different layers to addressing when you feel stuck, when you keep running into the same wall. And what I always say to my clients is I like coming from two different angles. Usually we want to change the habits and keep going and breaking down something into smaller steps and do continuous action rather than striving for perfection straight away and just seeing the top of the mountain rather than just taking the first couple of steps is one strategy that will make it easier for you. I always say when we set out with an intention for something, if we state a goal, a desire, we want to go somewhere, I'm big on intention setting, just knowing where I want to go and what I want to do in a certain segment of my day, in a meeting, or even setting goals. And my neighbors are waving from the other side. They're actually thinking, what is this guy doing? Oh, this is funny. When we set an intention, usually two things happen. And the first thing is we start moving towards the direction. And if you believe in something like the law of attraction, you're being pulled in that certain direction. However, on that way, you usually find your stumble stones as well. You're being shown the bits in your belief system, the things you have to learn, the stuff you have to let go of, the beliefs that are holding you back. I talk about in this little video series with the white t-shirt. I actually talk a little bit more about this. And so when you feel Aladdin 91, it doesn't always work even when trying for months. Notice your inner talk. Notice the dialogue that's going on inside your head. Notice what is the voice telling you? That I call it the monkey on my shoulder. Is it trying, oh, it's not going to work anyway. Why should you be doing this? It's not going to, you're not worth it. In my family, that's never been achieved, or whatever that story is. And that's the one you want to drill into. So as I say to my clients, we want to come from both sides. On one side, I want you to drill deep into the root cause of what is holding you back. It's your belief system. And it doesn't have to be painful. It doesn't have to be hard work. Sometimes it's literally just a paradox in our brain that just doesn't make sense. And the moment it bubbles up, we go, oh my God, it shifts, and then you're free to move forward. However, you can't always say, well, just give me a moment. I need to call my coach to actually drill down into my core beliefs. In that case, you need a strategy to take you out of stress. You need to break down your steps. You need to maybe do breathing exercises just to get out of the anger and the frustration to then think clearly again. I think the big point I'm trying to make here, these are 1 minute videos and they are meant to inspire. They are meant to motivate you. Watch, if you like my content, if it somehow resonates with you, make sure you watch a few more clips, go back to the longer clips, sit with it. And if you have a question, please put the questions in the comments, because it allows me to actually answer and go a little bit deeper into this. I hope that makes sense. I might have to delete this later just because of my neighbors there. I'm thinking celebrating a birthday with their friends, so that was probably a little show for them. I hope that helps. Notice your inner talk, break the steps down easier, and maybe your truth, your happiness lies slightly on a different track. Who knows? There's a next video coming out in the morning. I think that goes a little bit deeper into the monkey talk.